The Galactic Dominion had crushed countless civilizations. Planets that resisted were turned into glass, their survivors scattered across the stars as reminders of Dominion power. When Earth was discovered, the Dominion prepared the same script: blockade, intimidation, surrender. The Dominion's fleets ringed Earth in silence. Hundreds of warships glimmered like steel fangs, their weapons trained on the blue planet below. Messages were broadcast hourly, offers of mercy in exchange for submission. Humanity, they believed, would kneel like all the rest. But Earth did not answer. On the surface, life seemed strangely normal. Cities glowed at night, traffic hummed, children played. The Dominion grew confused. Every other species had cracked under the sight of their armada. Yet humanity gave no reply, no pleas, no cries, no threats. Only silence. Admiral Krez of the Dominion smirked from his command throne. They are paralyzed with fear. Soon they will beg. But days turned into weeks. Supplies for the blockade fleets ran thin. The humans still had not spoken. Their silence became unnerving. And then, without warning, the stars moved. Sensors screamed across the Dominion line as dark shapes emerged from the void. At first, they looked like shadows, jagged silhouettes slipping out of black space where no hyperlanes existed. Ship after ship appeared, their hulls coated in adaptive plating that drank in starlight. The Dominion had never seen them before. It was the Shadow Fleet. For decades, Earth had listened. Humanity had studied every transmission drifting through the void, scavenged wreckage from alien skirmishes, and reverse-engineered technology in secret. While the world above ground seemed peaceful, beneath its oceans, under its mountains, in the frozen wastes of Antarctica, the Shadow Fleet had been built. And now it emerged, silent as death. Thousands of vessels slid into formation. Sleek, angular, terrifyingly precise. Not vast dreadnoughts, but ships designed to hunt in packs, vanishing from sensors and reappearing at point-blank range. Their engines left no trail. Their weapons charged without glow. They looked less like ships and more like predators given steel. The Dominion panicked. Where did they come from? Hissed Admiral Krez. No hyperlane signatures. No construction records. They cannot exist. But they did. And they struck. In perfect coordination, the Shadow Fleet moved as one. Dominion cruisers vanished in flashes of light, targeted before they even knew they were locked on. Entire squadrons were flanked by ships that seemed to materialize from the dark itself. Communications failed, jammers overwhelmed. Every Dominion tactic, every strategy, was countered as if the humans had studied them for centuries. And they had. For every alien war the Dominion had fought, humanity had watched. For every empire that had fallen, humanity had taken notes. The Shadow Fleet was not built to match the Dominion, it was built to dismantle them. On Earth, the world finally spoke. A single transmission cut across the Dominion's collapsing fleet. It was a man's voice, calm and steady, broadcast from Earth itself. You waited for our surrender. Instead, we waited for you. The Dominion realized the truth too late. Earth had never been defenseless. It had never been desperate. It had been patient. While the galaxy ignored them, humanity had hidden its claws, weaving a fleet in the shadows, born not of pride but of survival. The battle was over in hours. The once invincible blockade shattered. Dominion warships fled in chaos, harried by ships that seemed to stalk them through hyperspace itself. By the time Admiral Krez's flagship was destroyed, the Dominion fleet was nothing but wreckage burning in orbit. And Earth remained silent once more. Across the galaxy, whispers spread like wildfire. The humans had not just resisted the Dominion, they had outthought them, outweighted them, and struck with precision the galaxy had never witnessed. Empires trembled at the idea. For if this was humanity's first reveal, What else had they built in the dark? The Shadow Fleet returned to its hidden docks, vanishing as suddenly as it had come. Earth's skies cleared once more. The message had been sent, not in words, but in silence and steel. They had not surrendered. They had shown the galaxy something far more terrifying. Humanity had learned to wait.